Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is solids, liquids, and gases. Before starting the chapter, students, I want you to all to look around you and see the different things. For example, the chair on which you are sitting. What is it? The water that you drink. What is it? And yes, the fragrance of the food that your mother cook. What is that? Can you just name them all? That what is a chair, what is water, and what is the fragrance? Yes, the chair is a solid, the water is a liquid, and fragrance of food is a gas. So students, in this chapter we will discuss about properties of all these three states of matter. Yes, matter. What is matter? Students, everything around us which occupies space and has mass is called matter. It can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Matter is made up of very small particles, even smaller than our imagination. We can't see them with the naked eyes. And these small particles are called molecules. Now, these molecules are further made up of very tiny particles which are known as atoms. So, atoms form the molecules and molecules form the matter. Thus, atoms are smallest units of matter, or we can say building block units of matter. A number of molecules, when arranged together in definite way or pattern, they form matter. Now, how they are arranged differently? Now you can see this in solids. The molecules are very much tightly packed, and in liquids they are relatively far apart from each other, and in gases they are very much far from each other. So this is the molecular arrangement of different states of matter. Now students, let us distinguish all these three states, that is solid, liquid and gases, on the basis of other properties. Now, the first property that I am discussing here is shape and volume. Solids have fixed shape and volume. Like if you are having a ball, then a ball, its shape is fixed, its volume is fixed. Liquid, no fixed shape but fixed volume. Like if you have one glass of water, you can put it in bottle also. So its shape is not fixed but its volume is fixed. Then gases. Gases neither have fixed shape nor volume. Second is compressible. Compressible means whether you can press them or not. Solids are non-compressible. You can't press a solid. Liquid, they are slightly compressible, and gases, they are fairly compressible. Then intermolecular forces. Solids have strongest intermolecular forces. As we have done already, that the molecules are very much closer to each other, so there exists a great force between the molecules in solids. So intermolecular forces are strongest in solids. In liquids, it is relatively weaker than solids, and then in gases, the forces are weakest. Then next is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy relates to the movement or motion of particles. Now in solids, as the particles are not allowed to move because there exists very strong force between them, so solids have minimum kinetic energy. In liquids, the kinetic energy is more than solids, and in gases, the kinetic energy is maximum. Then the next is diffusion rate. Diffusion rate is flow rate, that whether they can flow or not. Now solids, they cannot flow, liquids, they can flow, and gases, they have maximum diffusion rate, that is they can flow easily because they have weakest forces. Then the last is rigidity. Rigidity means capability to retain their shape, that they can retain their shape or not. So solids have the maximum rigidity, liquids have less rigidity than solids, and gases, they are not at all rigid. So students, in this way we can distinguish between solids, liquids and gases on the basis of variable properties. This finishes with the today's lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.